Hello, everyone. Up working, taking a break. Got rained out yesterday, so, whatever. Anyhow, things are just really crazy. All the different perspectives, the way people's minds think, just very, glitchy. Like you can see the glitches. It's just really sad. You can see how people are so totally being indoctrinated, controlled, just don't have their own opinion. And you can tell because it's like the same rhetoric over and over out of all their mouths. How they believe, what they believe, you know. It's like none of it feels like an original thought. It feels like you were told something and then you just regurgitate it out to the rest of the world. It's just really, I don't know. It's boring, it's sad, it's really sad more than anything. And I'm just thinking about stuff today, like people blaming God for everything, blaming Creator for everything, even though essentially it's not my Creator they're blaming, it's their God. And their God is not my Creator. Their God is full of duality and confusion and control and consequences and negative energy and just vile creatures. Like, the thing I don't understand about Christians is they are, some of them are just like totally flabbergasted by, certain information that just came out about what they do and how they drink certain things from certain people. And it's like, the nerve out of you. You go to church. You drink the blood of Christ. You sacrifice, yourself every time you walk in that building. But you have the nerve to talk about the demons that are doing their stuff. You're doing the same thing when you go to church. You're drinking blood of Jesus. Like, how vile. Where did that become a thing? How you would have to just be a demon to believe in that stuff. Plain and simple. You criticize them for doing the things they do, but yet you do the same thing, just in a different way. You cheat on your husband, you cheat on your wife, you do bad things that they do, but because you hide behind Christianity, it makes it okay. See, that's what's annoying. Like, quit blaming Creator for the weather, for your judgment, for all of it. That's not my Creator. That's the God of this world, the lower God, the God that is in fear constantly. In fear because it knows. It knows what I know. It just can't accept it because its energy fell so deep into the abyss that it can't figure out how to get its way out. And plus, it has too much ego and pride and all those things. Big giant elk back there. That was cool. Anyhow, got a little sidetracked. Maybe I'm a little ADD too. But yeah, so it's just like, when you think about it, how do people not know that? Why would a Creator of all things, of all love and light and higher consciousness, punish you? Why would you need to be punished? So that you learn? Because that's love? See, none of that ever made sense to me, because the people punishing me, the people judging me, had a stack of their own stuff. Like, they were awful people. And you're judging me for questioning you, And that's the problem when you come in with light and you hold on to it. I'm not saying you don't fall, but you get back up. Not saying that you don't do wrong, because you just get back up and you don't do it again. There's things you learn. When you learn from the things you do, Satan has no hold on you. It's when you don't learn. And you keep taking each one of those things that are very wrong, either against yourself or somebody else, because they're a demon, and you keep stacking the satanic energy in you, and you get lower and lower and lower. See, Satan tried to run from my Creator, and the only way he could run from the truth was to become the opposite of the truth, which is a lie. And you get lost in the lie. Just like you can get lost in the light. But when you're lost in the light, there's nothing to worry about because it's pure energy, goodness, no duality. And that's essentially what Satan is scared of. Well, and Satan just literally has just nothing but the demon of fear in him. Imagine walking away from the most beautiful thing in your life and having to go back to only darkness. As you're walking back to the darkness, you're mourning. You're mourning the light. And that's what Satan does. He essentially mourns the light, but he just keeps needing more and more sacrifices, more and more blood, more and more, just grossness to forget about my Creator. You can't forget about the Creator because you also, Satan, were created. It's just a matter of just coming to terms and letting this world go. Take the good, you remember the bad, but you let it go because you learned something from it. And that's what's important. Not being a part of anything here. Just love. And know that Creator wouldn't bring a storm down upon your head. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about an unconditional, loving energy. You can't say those words and then mix it with duality to suit your own ego. And that's what's being shown to us right now, is lies. That everything is much worse than they say, and that there are a lot more people waking up than they want to admit. So I'm looking forward to whatever time I have left. I'm enjoying myself. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful today. I'm turning 55. I cannot believe it, this year. I just took this picture like a week ago, so I thought I can use it. And that's me. And I'm almost 55, and I'm grateful. I'm a pre-senior. I looked it up, okay? I'm a pre-senior, whatever that means. But yeah, I bet we all feel to a certain degree pretty old right now if you're aware of what's going on. But absolutely, I just can't. Everything I said that was going to happen is happening. And I've been saying it for the last couple of years. And it's amazing. So watch Sling and Stone. Go to my community page. That's everything I said is in there. Right down to Gog, Magog, all of it. And it's just really interesting to me because when these things come true, because I'm always using discernment, I'm a little shocked. I'm like, really? But then I said to William, I was like, William, why would Creator tell me nothing but the truth? What's wrong with me? And those are the little parts of duality you have to recognize when you do it, and you let it go. And you go, oh, I already learned it just by recognizing it. Anyhow, I hope that you all are in your hearts. I hope that you don't find any of this to be too shocking at this point. But if you do, I send you compassion and love and peace, and especially calm. I am grateful. I'm blessed. I'm in one of the most beautiful places you could be. And what more could you want at the so-called end of the world, right? What more could you want? So I'm grateful for today and this moment, and that I still have someone watching even though my channel is totally suppressed. Anyhow, so much love to you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Leave a comment. Bye.